But let's see what we've got going on for my Cancers here. Challenge or focus. That's where we always start here. Well, you've got the Lovers in reverse for the tarot card in this position, and a lot of runes. Let me see what's coming through here with the runes. Well, I feel like many of you are dealing with the end of a relationship or finding out that someone, because we have pair draw here, the rune of secrets, and in the reverse, it talks about skeletons in the closet, things people were hiding from you coming out, or stuff you've been hiding coming out. So if you've been playing the field, maybe dating a lot of people, maybe they didn't know about each other, or if maybe you've been flirting with someone online, but you're in a relationship, or, if someone's been doing that to you, the challenge of the month of October could be Cancer, that is coming out, or it could be something you dealt with, last month or earlier, and you're still kind of, trying to deal with it. And it seems like whatever this is, it was shocking to you. If you were the one doing it, it was shocking to your partner or your boyfriend, your girlfriend. And for some of you, you may be moving out of a house, or someone may be moving out of, your shared space. This does not have to be a romantic relationship. It could be that you find out that someone was hiding something from you in any relationship, a friend, a family member. But again, it was quite disruptive and kind of rocked your world whenever you found this out, or you rocked someone else's world here. For some of you, it has to do with finding out that there's some kind of triangle dynamic going on. With the Lovers in reverse, it does often mean 3 people to me in a relationship. But yeah, if you were living with someone, you could have moved out, or you will be moving out very quickly. That could be what comes up in October. Maybe that's part of the challenge. You have to find a new place to live, or, maybe you've broken up, but your partner's still living with you and you just really want them to go. It could also be a roommate or family member, or anybody that, like I said, has, deceived you in some way, and you may kind of feel like, I should have saw this coming. So maybe this person had a history of doing this, or this isn't the first time, but you gave him another chance. Cancerians can be a little too forgiving and give people a few too many chances sometimes. All of the water signs, with the exception of Scorpio, actually. So Cancer and Pisces, it's just in your nature to be very compassionate and giving. And unfortunately, predators and not so nice people will prey on that and take advantage of that. It's like they can spot it a mile away. So, you may have just gone through an episode of this, because we do have in your present energy the 10 of bats, and the bats in the Halloween deck are the swords. So this is the 10 of swords in the Rider-Waite. So yeah, this is, I'm sorry, not a pleasant card, Cancer, but it does mean the end of a situation, the end of a relationship, the end of difficulties as well. It is kind of the worst is over card, because the 10s are like, this is as bad as it's gonna get, right? So, I feel like you'll be leaving this person behind, and I think you're glad that this is ending, because this person has proved themselves to be selfish or someone to be avoided, or and they may try to come back, like they may try to get you to take them back. For some of you, this could be coming up in October, but maybe it's a partner from a long time ago that did this to you that is reappearing. That could be for some of you, and they're trying to get you to take them back, but you're like, no, I fell for that before, and I'm not going through this again, right? So, because they're very self-centered, whoever this is, very egotistical, maybe even a bit narcissistic. They're definitely someone to be avoided with Fehu in reverse, or an offer to be avoided. So yeah, for some of you, this could be like leaving a job, moving, and taking a new position, and finally getting out of a job that you felt trapped in, or like you stuck and blocked, and like you hit the glass ceiling that you couldn't move any further up. But I really feel for most of you, it's more of a relationship, personal situation. So there's an ending going on, and it's actually you're better off without this energy. This is definitely not the kind of person you want to be around, or that you can trust. So it's better that you found out, so that now you can move on. The help that's going to be available to you in October, we've got the 5 of Bats, but in reverse. So again, 5 of Swords in reverse. And coming up as a help to you, and then you've got the Rune of Joy next to this. So let me see what's coming through with these two here. Yeah, I really feel like, those of you that this is, whether it's a relationship or a job or a living situation, like you're so happy that, you're no longer stuck in whatever this is, because this card in reverse is a no-win situation. And so you're glad that it's ended. You're over it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You don't have to deal with it anymore. You don't have to feel, maybe you were fighting a lot with this person, maybe you were suspicious that they were cheating, and, or if it was you, maybe they were suspicious that you were cheating, and it caused a lot of arguments. And, you're just glad that drama is over, or that you don't have to deal with the stress of constant arguments. And, some of you could have gotten involved in a very contentious relationship where it was always kind of like this, fighting for power or control in the relationship. That's not really your style, Cancer. So, but you all have different charts. It could be for some of you, maybe you've got fire rising or a lot of fire in your chart or something that makes you a bit more fiery. But whatever this is that you are getting out of, you're going to feel this weight lifted off of you. And if that's not evident early in the month with this energy at the beginning, because this the 10 of Bats or 10 of Swords is in the present energy, so end of September into early October. If you're not feeling like released from this negativity, at that point you will. And I feel like spending time with people that you care about, going and doing things, kind of throwing yourself into things that you love to do, again, that bring you joy, bring you happiness, or spending time with people that are, like your tribe and who care about you. And so definitely, even if you are, a little bit emotionally drained or upset by whatever has ended, do make yourself get out and about at some point in October, Cancer, because I feel like if you do, that's going to be the ultimate kind of change in your attitude. Some of you, you're just happy this relationship has ended so you can be with someone else that you wanted to be with more. I mean, again, because we have this triangle dynamic, and I do feel like some of you, it's like I've gotten out of this, and now I can be with this person that I really want to be with. So again, there was this element of, if it's not you doing it, it is someone else, but I am seeing you still having a good time, maybe being free of this person's drama, free of the arguments, free of the stress of being with this person, living with this person. Yeah, because you've got also the 6 of Swords, 6 of Bats. So moving out, moving on, leaving troublesome waters for a more peaceful time. Could also be you've got all of the relocation rooms as well. You've got Rido and Awaz, and then also the one of my relocation cards. So I feel like many of you are moving out, you're moving in with a new partner, or they're moving in with you because your old partner's moving out. But there are a lot of shifts and changes here. And for many of you, maybe you're buying a home, there's real estate, you're looking to purchase a home. Because what must be accepted, you've got the 10 of Imps, which is the 10 of Rods, or Wands in other decks. I'm trying to hold these up so you can see how cute these cards are. So this is, you've got a lot of irons in the fire. You're very busy because you've got a lot of things to do. And I feel like for many of you, it has to do with moving, travel, relocation, making offers on homes, trying to find a home, or trying to get someone out of your home is another way this could work. But you could find in October that it may be kind of hard to depend on other people. What I'm kind of feeling is that, there may be at least a point that you don't really want to be all that social. You're not feeling social. You don't want to talk to people that much. You don't really maybe want to tell them what's going on, that this relationship ended, or that you're moving out or moving on or whatever. But you need help moving, or you need them. So it's kind of like, oh God, I really don't want to talk about this, but I need people to help me move, or I need the support of my tribe. And, what this is saying is essentially, they're going to be asking questions, and you may feel like there are some people that are just a little bit too nosy, or, maybe asking for details that you're not ready to talk about. And if you aren't, just say so. Just say, I really, it's really fresh and I'm just not ready to talk about it right now, but, thanks for helping me, or thanks for being there. Or, I really feel like, you just need more time to kind of adjust. You need more time to get your bearings, I feel like, for many of you. And, you'll feel like talking about it. And even before the end of the year, you're really going to be feeling quite positive about this new direction, because I feel like whatever this is you're getting out of, it was really blocking you and holding you back from some goals and a new beginning, and a much more peaceful time, peaceful life here. So yeah, I mean, people want to know what's going on, especially people who care about you, but you are under no obligation to spill the beans if you're not ready to talk about it. So yeah, I would just let them know. I need a bit more time to let this settle before I talk about it. Or you could just not ask those nosiest people to help you. But for some of you, maybe it's your family, and you can depend on them. It's like, oh, I have to ask my mom, or I have to ask my dad, and they're going to ask me all these questions. And so, don't feel pressured. They will understand. You may have to tell them a couple of times, because this rune is very kind of like, demanding and firing questions at you. But it's just one of those things that you're in control of, really, because you don't have to answer anything you don't want to answer. And you'll finally get them off the topic, I think, because it seems like there's a lot of work to do, again, with the Ten of Rods. So there's a lot of things to get done. You really don't have time to chit chat, or you really don't have time to be fielding all these questions about what's going on in your personal life, or why are you moving, or what, and that's the thing. It's like, if you're asking people to help you move, they're gonna be like, well, why are you moving out? What happened? If you are moving out because of a breakup. Some of you, this could be a divorce. Because we do have, moving, selling property, division of property. There may be some legal, situations going on. Yara is here, so there could be legalities, divorce papers to sign, division of property, settling up the money, and figuring out, though, where you want to go. But I think Cancer, if you don't know where you want to move to, you find it relatively quickly, and I think you're very excited about it. I think the place you're moving to, will be a lot more satisfying to you, whether it's a new job or a new living situation, a new home. That's the bright spot of October. That and the Rune of Joy, finally being free of a negative situation, a relationship that was just stagnating, or where you were being deceived or manipulated. It's going to be so nice to be free of that and making a new start. I think you're going to be very excited about this new start, and you're determined to. It's like you're determined to be moved by the end of October. So it's kind of like I'm going to get this done. I gotta have a place to live. I can't stay here anymore. Maybe that's most of the stress. It's like, okay, we've broken up and I can't stay here another second. I have to find a place to live. And again, call on your friends, your support system, the people you can rely on to help you, because they may know of a place, or they may have a place in their building that's for rent. You never know. So even if you're not ready to share, you can still let them help you without oversharing.